Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to do a page pull from this beautiful book called Finding the Mother Tree by Suzanne Simard. And I'm going to go to the page I feel called to deliver the messages I know we're meant to hear. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being open and just kind of trust that whatever comes in, comes in. All right. This is called Discovering the Wisdom of the Forest, which I love because I love wisdom from the forest. All right. Here is the page of the day. Let's see what the universe has in store for us. Okay, we rolled up to the dense stand of paper birch with some scraggly firs underneath, what I called the ugly. The site had been mismanaged from the get-go. I'm going to stop there because there's more and, context does matter. But in this case, we create the context. So we rolled up to the dense stand of paper birch with some scraggly firs underneath, what I called the ugly. The site had been mismanaged from the get-go. So, oh my gosh, this is for me all about the idea of what is ugly, what is mismanaged, and there's someone here today who perhaps is feeling both. Feeling like they're not necessarily feeling their best. They're kind of feeling like the ugly duckling. They're feeling like whether someone called them ugly, someone's called you that, someone in the past called you that, and you're reliving it. The idea here for me right now is to tell you that every single space is useful. Every single person is useful. Nothing is ugly unless it gets called ugly. So in addition to that, being mismanaged is such an interesting thing to kind of consider. Let's just sit with that for a moment. The idea of being mismanaged, because you can mismanage funds, people, situations, you can mismanage property, you can mismanage, ideas, a lot of things, right? A lot of things can go to shit, can be destroyed at the hands of others, right? So that's true. The people who are often doing the mismanaging are probably the same people who are doing the calling of ugly. Okay, so let's sit with that too. Because if you don't feel like being mismanaged and you don't feel like you're ugly, then their words, their insight doesn't have as much power. Sometimes we sit with the words of others and we believe them instead of kind of believing what we actually feel. So in this case, I really feel like another thing that's coming through is that in addition to kind of like considering the way you see it versus the way other people see it, and to consider the words ugly and mismanage, I'm also being called to ask you, have you stopped to think about how far you've come? Because I feel like someone's doing the ugly call and the mismanage accusation again. And it's almost like, okay, like I believed you in the past. I believed you the first time. You have to decide right now if you're going to believe it again. And something, again, like this is very clear. When was the last time you thought about how far you've come? Because we don't want to take advice from people who are judging us. We want to take advice from people who are loving us. So the people who love us are the ones who are going to see that our ugly is actually beautiful and the mismanaging is probably potential. So consider who's doing the word throwing and the characterizing, and sit with that a little bit and then decide where you go from here. Because what I feel called to tell you is lean into those who love, not those who judge. Okay, that is the reading for the day. So here's the book. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.